and welcome back to K&F Design. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made these really pretty ring flower decor. There's also a third little one over here. I used them as a backdrop in my wedding for a little makeshift photo booth I made. They can be used for other types of decorations, or maybe at a birthday party backdrop, whatever you would like, baby announcements. There's all kinds of things you could do with these, and then just change up the colors to match your theme. I made mine out of felt, but you could use paper, you could do silk flowers, whatever you would like. Before we get started, don't forget to go down below and give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help my channel and helps me bring more crafts to you. It's also actually kind of pretty putting them together as well. So with that, let's start making some flowers. So first off, I'm going to start with a dahlia. I got this template off of Cricut Design Space, and I will link that down below so it's easy to find. First, I'm just taking this 4-piece leaf petal, which is going to be the center, applying glue to the edges and just kind of pinching them all together until it will close to form the center of our flower. Also, quick note for our size reference, we have 2 larger flowers on the left, 2 medium-sized flowers on the top right. And if you want to know what size flowers I used, my grid behind you, each square is about an inch all the way around. So you can see my middle flower there is about 3 squares, which is about 3 inches cut. It'll be a little bit smaller when we actually assemble it. So once we got our center down, I am then applying a small dot of hot glue to each petal, and I'm just going to pinch them together. I'm going to go around and do that to every single petal, both the large, medium, and smallest ones. And this will just help give it some dimension. So now with our flowers all done on the pinching the petals, I'm going to start stacking them. So I'm just applying glue to the bottom or the inside of my largest flowers, and I'm trying to offset each of those petals so they don't line up exactly, and it'll help with the gapping. So then you just go down, grab the next smallest or equal size, and glue it directly to the center of the one below it. So you just stack largest to smallest. This flower did take a little bit of time to make just because you had to pinch every single petal and there's a lot. And as I was doing it, I realized I have a lot of smaller pieces still left, and this looks like it's closing up very nicely. So I decided just to pinch a section together, and that way it would close off this larger flower nicely, and I'm going to use the rest of my petals to make a smaller version. For our next flower here, I actually used the pink flower petals that I've used in many other projects, but I'm going to do it a little bit different, so it's nice to see that you can mix up the different petals to make different varieties of flowers. So I am taking just this little felt ball and rolling it in this white strip of felt that I just cut. And this is going to be the center of our flower versus the pinching of the petals like I usually do for this particular flower. And now I'm just taking a pair of scissors and cutting little slits about down to where that ball is. Now for the petals, just apply a dot of glue at the bottom and pinch them closed. Once you have finished pinching all of the petals, then just add a little bit of hot glue to the bottom and apply them around the center of your flower. I like to overlap mine just a little bit. You can add as many petals as you would like. All the spiral flowers are done about the same. You just apply a little bit of hot glue at the open end and just start twining it up with your fingers, applying hot glue as you go. Once you have finished all of your flowers, you can add them and some leaves to your hoop here. Just make sure that you put maybe a silicone mat underneath because the hot glue might seep through. So this one's just easy to peel off if it's silicone. I also spray painted my hoop. It was gold, and so I changed it to a rose gold just so it went with my color scheme. I also like to add some hot glue to the flowers and pieces so they kind of connect together, and then add some extra hot glue to the back. This is just extra security to make sure they're on there well, give them more surface areas to connect. Then move on to the next one. These would be really pretty on a baby's room, hanging in a nursery. I used them for wedding decor backdrop, but there's all kinds of things you could do. And I don't know if you noticed, my hoop here had a little bit of the connection point where the two rings were welded together, so I put my flowers on top of that little weld spot just to help cover it up.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
I had fun making these with you today, and I look forward to seeing how yours turn out or hearing about it down below in the comment section. Till next time, happy crafting!